So it's no secret that I like me some Breaking Benjamin. In fact, it's probably developed into some kind of unhealthy fetish by this point, but whatever. So I thought, what better way to spend my time than review all of their studio albums in the form of YouTube videos. So here I am doing just that. Now that's out of the way, here's AS Jake's review of Breaking Benjamin's album Saturate. So the band Breaking Benjamin was formed by frontman Benjamin Burnley sometime in 1998 to 1999 in Pennsylvania. They released their first studio album in 2002 titled Saturate. Now, I've always loved this album a considerable amount, and that's likely for a number of reasons. The first track of the album was my first ever Breaking Benjamin song that I heard. It's the album that sounds the most raw and the least produced of all their albums, and it's also got possibly the most variation in its songs from all 5 and a bit of their albums to date. The track list is Wish I May, Medicate, Polyamorous, Skin, Natural Life, Next to Nothing, Water, Home, Phase, No Games, Sugarcoat, Shall Obey and Forever. While it does have some cheesy moments such as a few lines in Skin and Medicate, or perhaps more noticeably every single second of the music video for Polyamorous, yeah, that thing is 100% early 2000s music video material. It is overall a pretty solid package of pleasantly pleasing sound. The first song, Wish I May, was featured in the credits of the 2003 horror film Wrong Turn, which is where I first came across these guys. And as both a song and an album opener, it's pretty superb. Like a lot of the songs on Saturate, Wish I May manages to be angry and happy sounding at the same time. While there are some songs that are heavier and more closer to Wish I May, and others that are more light-hearted like Skin and Medicate, there's quite a nice balance between the two overall. Hell, the song Sugarcoat is pretty much a microcosm example of this album's oxymoron style. Just listen.
I'll never know your sugarcoat. You're ready to blow. You're ready to go. But I'll never know your sugarcoat. It's just as sweet as I am.
Melodic sounding 1 minute and then the next full, like 3/4 screaming chorus. Sticking with this theme of light and heavy elements mixed together, the album closes with the song Forever. I find it really cool how Breaking Benjamin's most raw and bare bones sounding album, where production is concerned, ends with one of their softest songs ever. And yes, I love Forever. Probably one of my favourite soft songs from the band. Seriously though, this first album sounds very akin to 4 guys in a garage recording songs by themselves, as opposed to their later stuff sounding a lot more produced and professionally mixed. That's not a bad thing, it just means that they've changed certain aspects over the years. By the way, the song Home is basically a rock version of The Wizard of Oz. I'll also say that Natural Life and Sugarcoat have 2 of my favourite bridges of all time. Some personal favourites from Saturate would be Wish I May, Next to Nothing, No Games, Shall Obey, and Forever. So all in all, I'll give Saturate a score of 4 polyamorous cheesy faces out of 5. Really solid and enjoyable debut album for Breaking Benjamin. I'll be reviewing their second studio album, We Are Not Alone, soon, so if you want to see that when it comes out, then subscribe with notifications on. Maybe like if you did. And I'll return in the next video. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and float on a shallow bay for a bit, so bye.